Hey dolls, welcome to Plastic Chic's Closet. So today we are doing some unboxing, but this is going to be an unboxing for a couple things. The first one is going to be this little box. And of course, this is the Souvenir purse pack from the Cirque Cabaret Collection. And this pack is an edition of 550 and it comes with 4 purses. So the first one that really caught our eye is the balloon one. After the balloon one, there is an ice cream one, and then the popcorn, and of course, like greeting cards. And I believe this was priced at $80 with a tariff charge of $5. And it looks like we got $197 out of 55, and this was one of the lottery items they did during the online event. And we were also very lucky that we ended up winning this with our membership. And just a heads up, these $2 over here are actually both the aerialist Poppy Parker, the aerialist, and they're actually both won by not my membership, but one was from Hero and the other one was from Romulan. So thank you Hero and Romulan for giving me your W Club membership, basically membership to enter for these two. And thank you so much for letting me do just a regular takeover. I really do appreciate you guys. And just for today, we're only going to be opening one of them. We're not going to open both, but let's go ahead and check out. I think both are actually really good in terms of screening. I really do love this Poppy Parker screening. And I remember David actually saying that this is a new screening. But first, let's talk about this amazing packaging. Again, Alon did such an amazing job on the packaging of this doll. This is beyond, and I can't believe they were actually able to execute this. It's just like mind-blowing. And here's the second one. I think I'm actually going to be opening this one. She looks a little bit more sultry, which is a little bit more my vibe. So we're definitely going to be opening this one. Here's more close-up of the circus themed box. And I'm sorry guys, but this box is just so good. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you really think about the box, because I personally think I will be keeping this box, or even probably storing her like this. It just looks so good. Sorry, I didn't mean storing, I meant displaying her like that with a box just like open. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Again, that's the top of the box, that was the back. I don't know, this is probably one of the best boxes we've gotten from Alon in terms of design. And I think the next best box are like the other Poppy Parkers with the clear film on top, and then also the one that was from Sinuhe. That box was amazing as well. So when she was being presented, one thing that caught my eye, I was a little on the edge on getting the doll, but the one thing that literally caught my eye was this acrobat stand. I could not wait to actually play with this. So it looks like that's actually like the top of the the acrobat stand. It has like what do you call that, like cabaret, I think, or it says Liz Cirque. But I really can't wait to assemble that and show you guys what she really looks like. I've seen posts of people having issues with the stand, but I'm hoping we don't get the same issue, because I don't know, I'll be really disappointed if I'll end up as one of those people. But here is a closer look of her while she's still on the box. I really love this front looking eye screening. I feel like they just bring out a different type of look for Poppy, and I am a big sucker of big eyes for Poppy, and then also front eyes. I'm not a big fan of the side glances that much, but I'm really happy that This is a new screening as well from David. And there is her certificate of authenticity. Let's go check it out. And boom, timber. All right, let me put that right back. See, sometimes when you're filming and things just fall. All right, let's see. So it looks like we got 1005 out of the 1350. That's actually a good, well, it's a good addition. Still large enough, but I feel like a lot of people still missed out on this doll. But thank God again for Hero and Romlin. Thank you for allowing me to do takeovers for you guys. So let's open this up. So here's the stand in the back. And look, it has the gigantic base of the cabaret stand. And what is this? That looks like more pieces to assemble it. Looks like two little... Okay, so there's some assembly required for this. So let's see. This could be fun. Let's go ahead and take these out. Let's see. All right, are you guys one of the lucky ones that were able to get this doll? And if you have you assembled this stand? And let me know what you think. I've seen some comments online about issues about the stand and how they were able to fix it. So I'm hoping I'm not, like I said, I'm not one of those people. So let's go ahead and start with the base. So of course, here's the base. It's the big cabaret. And if you haven't seen this, this is basically like the bigger version of the stand that Naja came with. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go watch it on my channel. The Clowness Naja we unboxed like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. And here are, I guess, the standing poles. And I really do love this ring. If I can get my hands on more of these stands, or if they could just sell this stand alone, oh, that'll be a great idea. IT, can you just go ahead and sell us those stands? I feel like people will buy these. All right, so let's start the assembly process. Let's go read the instructions. First, this looks like it has the top of the stand. It says Le Cirque on it. All right, let's see. So that's what the stand's supposed to look like. And then let's go ahead and start the first step, which is basically screwing one of those long poles in the bottom with a screw. So let's go ahead and find that little bag. That little bag has your version of your screwdriver and then the screws on it as well. And let's go ahead and start with the first side. So this is just basically assembling like your own little, I would describe this that if you've bought furniture from IKEA before, or some furniture that we have to assemble, especially like those stands that we buy from like Amazon or Etsy for our dolls, assembly is required. This is one of those things, but it's not that hard. It's actually just pretty simple. So it's just literally a screw. You just have to tighten it, and you just have to do it a couple times. And if you're new to this channel and you would like to see more content from me, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. And also, please give this video a thumbs up if you like, because it really does help the channel grow. All right, so now that we have magically attached both of those two sides, let's move on to the next piece. But here you go. It literally is just like putting screws underneath and attaching those two poles. And let's move on to the second part, which is attaching that Le Cirque sign. And like can also move on to the step 3 where we're attaching 2 more things down. So what we're just doing is that we're just sliding that Le Cirque piece down onto those 2 poles. Okay, I didn't know that the camera actually wasn't able to capture it, but let me see if I could just move. So basically what I'm doing again is just inserting so the Le Cirque sign actually has 4 holes on it. So I'm just inserting the 2 ends onto the 2 ends of the holes as well. So let's see, there you go, if you can see it. And I'm securing it with another knot, with another screw, just basically just tightening it. It really isn't that hard. It really just like putting things together. If you're used to like I said, building furniture or just putting little things together, or also like maybe playing with Lego, these are some of the things. Maybe because I'm a boy, I'm like, I guess I'm immune to these kind of things, that I'm just able to do them. All right, but see how tall that thing is? That thing is really tall. All right, so now let's move on to the next piece, which is we're inserting those two little, what are those, pegs? I guess two little pegs so that we can insert it with the chain that attaches. So those two little things there on each end, there's like a little hole where you can technically clip the chains on them, and then the chains gets attached to the hoop. But all right, let me just go ahead and make sure we're doing this correctly. Okay, so the hoop has those holes, and then you can attach them with these chains as well. It's just basically just like putting a necklace together. Okay, this should be easy. Wish me luck. And by the way, if you're still looking for more content from me, and especially you would like to see some of my gorgeous photography, definitely follow me on Instagram at plastic_chic. Okay, what is happening right now? I thought this would be simpler, but let's go ahead and try. So first we're trying to see if I could just push it in with the chain, but it looks like it's not, the hole is not big enough for the chain, so you do have to remove attaching. So you have to actually attach the chain after you push that little pin in, and then let's see, it should dangle after this. Let's see. All right, so that's exactly what it should look like. Okay, it's a little loose, and I guess we should, and then the other one, I think I need to pull down a little bit. Okay, there you go. And now let's go attach the second chain on the other side. Here's me thinking that this would be easier, but all right, so both of those things are in now. So let's go ahead and attach the ring. And I'm actually getting a little obsessed on how big this actual stand is. This is actually kind of amazing. All right, so let's attach them to those holes on the what are these called? Is it a hoop? Yes. So the hoops has two holes, and you just have to technically clip the chains on the two sides. And there you go. There is her little acrobat stand. Oh, that is gorgeous. I am obsessed. But look at that, you guys. Look how big this thing is. I know the closet is already big, but this thing is massive. And I can totally see now how she can easily just like sit on there, because from the promos, I was a little hesitant. I'm like, that stand would not hold that doll. And actually seeing it now, Alon, you did amazing on this. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know. But here's a little size comparison with a Barbie. So there you go. There's the stand. And all right, now let's do a little close up. Look how beautiful this stand is. Actually, it does fit in, I would say, the Plastic Chic closet, but I think I'm just going to twist it around because I don't want the Cirque or the circus theme, or maybe paint it. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know down in the comments. So before we unbox this gorgeous girl, here is a closer look of the doll. I do have to say you might have to push the lashes a little bit. I pushed it a little bit up, and I think it looks so much better because at some point she does look a little cross-eyed. And oh gosh, she has pink panties, guys. Okay, she really has this really cute panties. And I do love the box as well. Like the little circus stripes in the back is amazing as well. And I don't know, I don't want to remove her from the box, but this is an unboxing, so we do have to take her out. So here's one last look of her inside the box before we take her out. What do you guys think? Is she a poppy grail, a future grail? What do y'all think? I think maybe it'll take for this doll a couple years to be a grail. I say maybe 4 to 5 years. I think it may take that long for her to become to have that grail status. Okay, so one of the accessories just fell. Let me go pick that up later. But she comes with 3 accessories. First are her shoes. The second are grip hands with the same color nail polish. She actually has long nails with her at the moment, and I mean attached to her. And she has these earrings as well, which are silver, I guess to match like the embroidery that's on her dress. But I'm surprised that she didn't come with more accessories, but I guess the money went to the stand. And look, she actually came with another stand. So she came with a regular Cirque Cabaret stand, which is like the smaller version of the acrobat stand. Okay, let's go ahead and put it together. I swear, the little joys in life where we ended up having not one but two stands. But with us, for some reason, these stands are really tiny. So I know, especially for the guys from this collection, this stand, I don't know if they can even stand on it without their feet being out. Let me know what you think. Do you think they should have expanded the stand? And I love how he crossed over the backing of that box into the back of this box. But let's go ahead and unbox her. Let's go ahead and take her out. This is the exciting part. Again, if you are still not subscribed to this channel, definitely go ahead and hit that button, because what are you waiting for? And just like magic, she is out of the box. Let's go ahead and pick up a little bit, but here she is. Oh wow, I really actually love that hair color on her. And let's go ahead and look at her face. Guys, she is stunning. So I guess this is what they call like a silver blonde. That's the hair color that she came with. And then her skin tone is, of course, Japan. It kind of doesn't look like Japan to me. It looks a little bit more blush, but I guess it is Japan. And oh, I really love her blush. I love the lip color. I don't know if you guys noticed that her lip color actually matches her nail color, the nail polish as well. And her little collar is a hook. Here's the dress, so it's tulle. Oh, everything about this doll. I love that hair. Again, if you didn't hear me, the hair color is silver blonde. I really love this hair color. And she has this beautiful like lilac eyeshadow, and she has this really awesome twist. I don't even know how that twist works. I need to figure it out from the promo pics. I feel like it's not that bunched up. I feel like it went all the way to the back. And also another thing, she is shedding glitter. So just be cautious, her dress is shedding glitter. Those little glitter pieces are coming off. And those are her nail polish. They matches her lips, which I just noticed. That's actually pretty awesome. And then she has this beautiful like brown eyes. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous puppy. Okay, let's go ahead and take these things off. I don't know, what do you call these? I call these knee protectors. What do you call them? Definitely let me know down in the comments. I don't know, I've just been calling them knee protectors this whole time, because I guess it protects the knees and the joints. Okay, let's go ahead and take those out again. I forgot that little detail on their skirt, so it looks like there's like 2 pearls and then 2 stones. It's actually really beautiful. I wonder if it comes off. I don't think it comes off. And again, she comes with pink panties, and it looks like there's only like, what, 3 layers of this skirt? I feel like you need more to give that little tutu acrobat. And it has ribbon straps. And then there's those little silver embroidery details that's also on the bodice. But let's go ahead and open up her accessories. So accessory wise, she came with these ballerina shoes. So definitely like a toe point, or kind of like a ballerina inspired with the lace. But if you look at the heel, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like a blade. It's giving, I don't know who did this, maybe McQueen or Margiela. I feel like another brand did these as well. They did like that little Lady Gaga kind of like a floating heel, but they do definitely look like an ice blade heel with ribbon ties on them. And the next one, of course, she came with grip hands. I think she needs to wear the grip hands while she's on the acrobat stand, so definitely we'll be trying that out later. And of course, she came with a pair of earrings, silver star earrings. Here we go. Looks like in each one, there's actually like 2 stars and then 3 little stones on them. Really awesome. Hey, if you look at it, I did puncture the ears so that it's easier for me to put the earrings on. And I know if you use a push pin, it's a little too big, but in my experience, if you push it once, the ear holes they revert back, and they do kind of become snug after like maybe a week or sometimes less, depends on the weather. So I do that a lot. I do repuncture the ears so that I could easily put the earrings in without damaging him. And then let's go ahead and put on the shoes. I'm just go ahead and speed this thing up. I always say that these shoes should be easy to put on, but you know, those laces will add like an extra maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm definitely speeding them up for you guys, but this is how it looks. I really do love that like ice skating blade look. I guess it adds to the danger. I even think about like maybe hooking that blade, hooking her upside down to have the blade like hook on the acrobat. What do you guys think? But here she is. Oh, I don't know about y'all, but I think she really is a beautiful doll. David really did such an amazing job on this one. I must admit I was a little cautious when she was first released because to me she looked a little cross-eyed. And then in some people's videos she did look a little cross-eyed as well. And of course, me being cautious, I was like, would I really want this doll? And I always said nowadays, especially with the promo pics, you really can't trust the promo pictures until you see the dolls in real life. So that was my motivation on getting her. Now let's go ahead and switch her out. Let's switch the hands into the grip hands so we can play with the acrobat stand. This is going to be exciting. Like I said earlier, one of my favorite things about this doll was the stand. And I am still impressed of how Alon made this stand. Such genius work on this one. All right, let's go ahead and see. She has her grip hands on. Let's see here. There's the long nails that she came with. I'm really happy that they always add long nails to Poppy Parker's. I think it's only the Jason Wu dolls they tend to not. All right. Another thing is that the shoe keeps falling off, so maybe put a sticky dot underneath for anyone that's trying this out, because it just keeps slipping out, and I think I had to tuck it back in multiple times now. So definitely that's something you guys might need to do, especially if you're displaying her hanging on the acrobat stand. Definitely sticky dots will help you out. I knew this is going to be tricky trying to pose her on this. I guess trying to find the perfect pose, but I think there's multiple ways to pose her on this. And I don't know, is there an easier way for me to... Also, basically, I'm scared that I'm going to break it. So I'm just trying to be very careful. So here's the first stand. Actually, she hung on there pretty easily. And I could totally see now that I'm messing up the hair a little bit. So, any recommendations that would help me secure her on there as well, definitely let me know down in the comments. Okay, let's keep trying to twist her around. I really want to find that perfect pose. I don't even have the references that they did for the promo pics because I do want to recreate that later on. But I won't do that to you guys because you already seen the promo. Why recreate those poses? We need to find our own little poses for her. And I think it's fun to just play around and how she looks. But again, see how that ribbon just keeps falling down? That's a little annoying, but let's go ahead and see if we can pose her. So here she is on her first pose. It took a couple other tries for me to find or satisfied with a pose, so this is one of the first ones I actually really like. Definitely let me know what you guys think. But like I said, the more I play with her, the more I actually love her face. Her face is really gorgeous, and it's like I said, the acrobat stand is so much fun to play with. Here's another view, and you can see from this one she's actually kind of hanging off from it, but she still looks cute. Definitely, again, let me know what you guys think. Oh, such a pretty doll. I'm actually falling in love with this screening. And I just realized that the underneath of her eyes have a little bit of like a metallic kind of sheen. So every time you move her, you see different kind of like lights or lighting. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And here we're just getting creative with, of course, our camera angles. Here she is. She's basically almost falling. She's like, help. Gorgeous dog. Also, I would love to hear from people that actually ended up getting the doll. Did you guys take her out of the box, and how are you displaying her? I do see a lot of collectors displaying her using the acrobat stand, but I would love to see her redress. So let's see if I could put on a couple looks and to show you guys how versatile this doll is. So I'm dressing this Poppy up in 3 of my favorite Van Oscar dolls dresses. So if you would like to basically order from Van Oscar, go check out his Instagram. It's at Van Oscar Dolls on Instagram. Definitely go check him out. And let me tell you, this Poppy, I think her color is literally pink because she looks really good in pink. And we styled this with her shoes that she came with, and then the balloon bag from the Souvenir pack. The next look is by Van Oscar Dolls. Now she's going to spring. I think she's also a spring doll because if you look at her skin tone, she just looks really good in like florals and then pastels. And I really love this dress by Van Oscar as well. Paired it with a flower earring. And then this next dress is a yellow dress again from Van Oscar Dolls. And I paired it with these beautiful cherry earrings. And I think this yellow dress also kind of pops on her. And like I said, I think her color is really like spring or pastel, but let me know which looks you guys like the best. I do really love her in all 3 looks, and I wish I had more time to accessorize this yellow look, but you'll definitely see that later on some of my videos or post on Instagram because I did stylize it more, and I'll probably release the shoots later on. But you'll definitely see those posts on my Instagram if you do follow me on Instagram. And that's enough rambling for today. And thank you for watching. Laters!